let's check out what's going on in the social world. Starlin Castro getting the curtain call, as the Cubs tweeted out yesterday. Tag your posts with hashtag #SwingData. T-Mobile will keep the conversation going. Data strong all season long. Left-hander Clayton Richard is now on in the 7th against a pinch hitter, Randall Grichuk. Bryant in front of Baez will make the play. Richard has kind of been like Wood and Cahill. He's a guy you could use as a starter or a reliever. And they've all worked today.
Yeah, nice day on Thursday against Pittsburgh. Came in and threw 3 1/3. Ate up some innings. Again, Joe Maddon's got so many options right now. It's not a situation where this roster's been expanded in September just to reward guys or congratulate him for a good year. I mean, everybody he's got, there's a purpose.
Carpenter bounces to first. It gets away from Rizzo, and Carpenter is aboard. He's made a few errors here lately. And the Cardinals hoping that one opens the door here in the 7th.
Well, he circles the ball nicely and then just moving through it. Shoots his head down. Sometimes it'll hit something in the dirt or take a left or right turn on you.
A strike on Tommy Pham. Well, like Mike Matheny, Clayton Richard went to the University of Michigan. Unlike Mike Matheny, he was a backup quarterback there. Swing and a miss. 0-2. From Lafayette, Indiana. Chose Michigan instead of Purdue. Mr. Football and Mr. Baseball in high school. And a base hit to right. So the Cardinals down 4 have 2 on here in the 7th with Hayward coming up.
And this is typically or where the Cardinals would have Matt Holliday. And this is where I say that he does make a huge difference. Again, Hayward more of the support guy, not the guy you build an offense around.
Well, Hayward came up with 2 on and 1 out in the 5th inning against Cahill and struck out. Cahill got completely out of that inning unscathed. And now Hayward facing the lefty Richard. A topper right side. Richard will cover the backhand flip, and he's on the bag. So they get Hayward 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs.
Well, nice play by Rizzo getting over there. Richard doing a nice job of catching the ball and finding the bag at the same time. Just beats the speedy Hayward.
So Joe Maddon wants a right-hander. It's like Justin Grimm coming in. 5-1 Chicago.
We don't have to worry about predators like our ancestors did. No saber-toothed tigers stalking from the brush. No dire wolves circling the camp. There are no more monsters to fear. And so we have to build our own.
Everyone loves the picture I posted of you.
AT&T reminds you, it can wait.
Hanes underwear and socks with revolutionary X-Temp technology are designed to respond to your body temperature to help keep you cool. Let's put it to the test.
Hey, Dad.
Emily.
Ready?
Wait, no, wait. Slow down a little. Ow! Watch out for the speed bumps.
It speeds evaporation to help keep you cool and dry. Hanes X-Temp technology for men and women. Because when you're cool, you're comfortable.
So good.
September brings its own energy. The universe, the way it reacts to that time of the year. Well, you know, we have our shot to go to the World Series. We absolutely do.
That ball is gone! Cubs win! Follow these September pennant races with MLB.com at bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Enjoy live look-ins, highlights, replay reviews, scores, StatCast, radio broadcasts, and more. Get the MLB.com at bat app now. Here's Justin Grimm. Second and third, 2 outs. Johnny Peralta, late swing as he fouls upstairs. Off to a great start. Has had some struggles as of late, particularly with the walk. He does not want to walk Peralta here to bring the tying run to the plate. Good numbers for Peralta against Grimm. This game, Eric, has not felt as close as the score would indicate. But the Cardinals a couple of hits away here from getting right back into it.
Well, you know, the Cubs, they've shown some power. They've hit some balls in the seats. The Cardinals just, the offense almost looks lethargic. And there doesn't feel like there's anybody in that lineup that's a real threat. Matt Carpenter swung the bat well, but, you know, Molina's had some very feeble at-bats. You know, outside of Peralta's double, it just, you know, I can't say it enough. A guy like Matt Holliday is somebody that they really, really miss.
Knocked down by Ross, keeping Carpenter third, fan behind him at second.
You know, and when offenses do struggle, the team looks lethargic. Kevin Segrist there in the pen. But as you mentioned, one swing of the bat, it's a one-run game.
Line and caught by Bryant. Bad luck for Johnny Peralta. He hit it right on the screws. So the Cardinals strand a couple. Stretch time in Chicago, 5-1 Cubs.
That's a big bull. I think that's old Cyrus. 1,800 pounds will do whatever the heck I want. Take a long way, huh? Thank you, Cyrus.
Lease an MKC for $299 a month. Only at your Lincoln dealer.
It's coming. The most advanced iPhone yet. Get the new iPhone 6s at T-Mobile, the network that's doubled its LTE coverage in the past year. Our new extended range LTE signal now reaches twice as far as before and is 4 times better in buildings. Want more? Pay nothing up front when you get the new iPhone 6s at T-Mobile. Pre-order now at 1-800-T-Mobile.
My husband got the organist at Fenway to play my favorite song.
During the 7th inning stretch, my mother told me that I was going to be a big sister.
This is the dirt from the old Yankee Stadium. It was at my wedding and the birth of both my sons.
I had my first kiss ever on the Kiss Cam.
My lucky charm.
My dad came back with 10 baseball helmets.
Games after my bedtime.
My father, he had this smile on his face that was incredible.
Bank of America asks, what's your favorite baseball memory? Share it all season long using hashtag MLBMemoryBank.
Head & Shoulders with Old Spice, America's #1 male dandruff brand, keeping you 100% flake-free, guaranteed, while smelling 100% handsome. Take a whiff. Head & Shoulders with Old Spice.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry.
Today's telecast is sponsored by Bank of America, who invites you to keep sharing your favorite baseball memories all season long. And by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the MLB. Aerial footage brought to you by DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you got to get DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. Beautiful day here on Lake Michigan. And it's left-hander Kevin Segrist. .6'5", 215, a 41st round pick, 2008. Ball one on Chris Bryant. Fouled back. In the 5th inning, after Jorge Soler had homered, Bryant followed with a long shot to the back of the bleachers and left. His 25th.
I'll tell you what, as a Cubs fan with Bryant and Rizzo and what this future looks like, it's going to be a lot of fun. And for this kid to come up as heralded as he's been and just produce. I mean, you start to believe that that's just the way it is. You got the Harpers, the Trouts, a guy like Bryant.
Swing and a miss. He got him on the let up. Well, Chris Bryant gets his money's worth, doesn't he? His StatCast powered by Amazon Web Services. Used to be trying to hit it on the street. Now it's hit the video board in left. 477 against the Washington Nationals. And then this shot against Arizona earlier this month.
I mean, that's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point he goes over the scoreboard. I mean, he's got that kind of power.
And you start mentioning names like Sammy Sosa, Glenn Allen Hill, and Dave Kingman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when Hill hit one across the street on the roof. Or I remember when Kingman hit one up the street on Kenmore. And Sammy, he'd have the camera guys ducking for cover out in center field.
How about I remember when Tuffy Rhodes
3 on opening day.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chris Bryant, Ken, he and John Maley have worked on his swing path. He swings and misses on pitches in the strike zone, but just trying to flatten the bat out and keep it in the zone a little longer.
Right, that's the adjustment he made, Len, after he slumped in July. 639 OPS in July. That was by far his lowest of any month. But what he did was he went back to video, and he noticed that he was fouling balls off, uppercutting too much. So he went back to some drills that he did at the University of San Diego. And Eric, you're like this. He tried to get his swing more linear. So he concentrated on swinging through the ball, keeping his bat flat through the zone. And we've seen him be one of the best hitters in the National League in the last 2 months.
He really has been phenomenal. And it's interesting you mentioned that, Kenny, the linear path of the bat from Mark McGwire that famous Cardinal, now hitting coach of the Dodgers. He preaches the same thing, keeping that bat through the zone.
Peralta can't quite get him. Great effort. But Castro has an infield single, his second hit of the day.
That play was sick. I mean, you watch Peralta, he fields the ball and then comes up throwing without even looking at first. I mean, what? He just goes and just throws. I'm just spinning and throws. There's no gathering, nothing. Just boom, turn, and throw. He knows where first base is. You know, just watch this. He hasn't picked up first base, just turns and throws, knows where he is. I remember playing on a team with the great Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith. It was a tournament team, and I took balls at first base. He was taking grounders at short. He took ground balls at short and would not look at first base. His head turned towards third. Boom, chest high throws every single time. Wow.
Now Peralta, an underrated defensive shortstop. Not known for his range, but you hit a ball at him, he'll make the play, and actually did show some good range on that play. 2 strikes to Baez. Segrist will check on Castro. I mentioned a low round draft pick, 41st round Segrist, 2008. Their closer, Trevor Rosenthal, he went in the 21st round in 09. Really good value, becoming a big part of this bullpen. Fernando Rodney, another guy the Cubs got from Seattle in a mid-season trade. Still 1-2 on Baez. I talked to Joe Madden before the game. He said, I was an American League guy. I had heard about all these kids, and I got to see them in spring training, and he really took to Javier Baez. Loves what he can do defensively.
I mean, is there better bat speed in the game?
Oh. Well, you watch him, and he's calmed things down, but he'll take some very wild swings, and you kind of assume he's that type of defensive player. He's not. Really slows the game down. Excellent instincts, and Joe's been a fan since day one. Got that MLB logo tattooed on the back of his neck. It's been there for a while, well before he got here. Castro runs. The ball gets away from Molina. That'll be a stolen base.
Molina, not much chance at all in this situation. Bounces it well in front of home plate, does Segrist. Castro easily into second. Important run out there. You always want to stay within grand slam range. One swing of the bat can do it, but
popped up. Pedaling Colton Wong. 2 hands on it will end the frame. It's late in Chicago. Fox Saturday Baseball. It's 5-1 Cubs.
If you have type 2 diabetes, you may know what it's like to deal with high and low blood sugar. Januvia sitagliptin is a once-daily pill that, along with diet and exercise, helps lower blood sugar. Januvia works when your blood sugar is high and works less when your blood sugar is low, because it works by enhancing your body's own ability to lower blood sugar. Plus, Januvia by itself is not likely to cause weight gain or low blood sugar, hypoglycemia. Januvia should not be used in patients with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Tell your doctor if you have a history of pancreatitis. Serious side effects can happen, including pancreatitis, which may be severe and lead to death. Stop taking Januvia and call your doctor right away if you have severe pain in your stomach area, which may be pancreatitis. Tell your doctor right away and stop taking Januvia if you have an allergic reaction that causes swelling of the face, lips, tongue, or throat, or affects your breathing or causes rash or hives. Kidney problems sometimes requiring dialysis have been reported. Using Januvia and a sulfonylurea or insulin together may cause low blood sugar. To reduce the risk, your doctor may prescribe a lower dose of the sulfonylurea or insulin. Your doctor may perform blood tests before and during treatment to check your kidneys. If you have kidney problems, a lower dose may be prescribed. Side effects may include upper respiratory tract infection, stuffy or runny nose and sore throat, and headache. For help lowering your blood sugar, talk to your doctor about Januvia today.
True luxury is not just a heated and cooled leather seat, or exotic open pore wood, or refined chrome accents. It's the places it will take you. The Jeep Grand Cherokee, the most luxurious vehicle in its class. The most awarded, rewarding SUV ever.
When outfielder Adam Jones isn't playing baseball, he uses MLB.com at bat to watch baseball, read about baseball.
I'm going nasty.
And listen to baseball. MLB.com at bat, the #1 app for live baseball.
This was a 2-1 ball game in the 5th inning. It looked like Michael Wacha was settling in. And then Jorge Soler and Chris Bryant greeted him with back-to-back home runs. Bryant on the changeup, his 25th of the year. That'll take us into our game summary, sponsored by Budweiser. 6th time Cubs have hit back-to-back home runs this season. Bryant tying the single-season rookie record for the Cubs. Starlin Castro, a couple of more hits. He's knocked in 7 in this series, and the Cardinals have had some chances, but 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position, and they're running out of outs. Fernando Rodney to Yadier Molina, ball 1.
And you mentioned it earlier, as you see Javier Baez at second base. Addison Russell moving over, or coming into the game, I should say, at short. You know, one of the guys we did not mention, Trevor Cahill, came in relief of Travis Wood. Did an excellent job, 3 1/3 innings, 3 strikeouts. Held the Cardinals to only 2 hits, but very effective.
Just outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Well, that's the pitch that you identified, I think, in the very first inning, that Bruce Streckman was not calling, and Fernando Rodney taking a little walk.
Well, Fernando had been watching any part of the first few innings. He'd know that that pitch wasn't getting called for either side.
Oof. It's the automatic 3-0 strike.
See, Molina's saying something. He says that's 4 or 5 inches outside. That's crazy. You haven't been calling it when it's over the plate. Why are you going to call it when it's off the plate?
Bryant, a spin, and a high throw, but Rizzo's got it. Or Molina really upset.
Yeah, I think he's upset. I think he's more than anything, too, just frustrated. I mean, you mentioned he coming off the 4 strikeout performance the other day, and then really up until that at-bat, had seen a total of 4 pitches. Just not swinging well at all.
So we referenced the 4 strikeout game. That was Wednesday in Milwaukee. Career game number 1,462. Before that game, he had only struck out 3 times. 3 times ever. So that's an attention getter. And a guy like Molina has that type of night, and it definitely got his manager's attention, and he gave him the next 2 days off. Piscotty went around 1-2. In the bullpen. Let's go back to the 2010 Stanford baseball team as Mark Appel, #1 overall pick. You see Piscotty in that back row, and the Patriots running back Tyler Gaffney. Piscotty would go 36th overall in that 2012 draft.
Stanford always a collegiate power in baseball. Fans in the area may remember Blackjack McDowell, the Chicago White Sox. Pitched at Stanford.
Fun trivia, the guy with the most major league experience who went to Stanford, Bob Boone, 19 years as a big league catcher. Rodney will underhand to Rizzo for the out. So it's Wong with 2 outs, nobody on here in the 8th. So going back to our earlier conversation about what the Cardinals will need here in a couple of weeks in October. If Ken Rosenthal is right, it'll be Carlos Martinez tomorrow. He needs to step up against John Lester. And what should be a really good matchup in the final regular season matchup between these two teams. And it will not be a bullpen day for the Cubs. We're hoping Lester can go deep. Now I'm going to play it in the middle. I agree with Ken that their starting rotation, that has been their strength. But I'm with you, too. Matt Holliday might be the key for them offensively. They don't have him 100%. They're going to have trouble scoring runs.
I just think that pitching-wise, they've got a couple of guys that can fill that role. They can, on any given day, go out and shut somebody down, whether it's Waka or Lackey, Martinez. I'm just not sure that they have somebody that can replace Matt Holliday. And I know they've been able to navigate their way through the season, but when you're talking about a short series and that's somebody that you don't have to worry about, just creates a lot of pressure for the rest of the guys. There's Matt.
Well, good to know he's okay after getting hit in the back of the helmet by that Dan Herron pitch yesterday. And for the record, he comes out of that game no matter what. Because of the quad, he can only pinch hit and then needs to be lifted for a pinch runner. And if he looks big on television, if you've ever been next to him, it's even more intimidating. And Wong gets hit. That's the second batter on the Cardinals to get hit, and now warnings have been issued by Bruce Dreckman. Wong not happy. That's the second time Wong actually has been hit. That was Cahill getting Wong in the 6th.
You know, and intentional or not, you know, it's one of those things that if you're, you know, in that Cardinal dugout, you're thinking, look, if you're going to throw in there, you better have control. You better have control. Now, was that intentional? I don't think it was intentional, no. You know, the Cahill ball was, he was trying to throw that ball that goes right at Wong's hip and then comes over the plate. Didn't move.
In case you're just joining us, yesterday, some tensions rising. Very dangerous situation. Matt Holliday got hit by Dan Herron, and then later, after warnings had been issued, Matt Belisle threw behind Anthony Rizzo. It actually clipped him on the pant leg. 29th time Rizzo's been hit this year. Automatic ejection. Not only Belisle, but also the manager, Mike Matheny. And Joe Madden very upset after the ball game. Two-out base runner. And the 0-1 to Adams. 0-2. It's that changeup, the bread and butter pitch for Rodney.
You know, we talk about Matt Holliday. That's another guy right here, Matt Adams. So important in the postseason the last few years.
One and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Rodney strikes out Adams. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals 1.
Experts choose Goodyear. And if they use our tires, what's stopping you? Goodyear, more driven.
I have iPhone Forever from Sprint, so I never have to wait to get the newest iPhone.
I don't have iPhone Forever from Sprint, so it's 15 months until I can upgrade to the new iPhone 6S. But I don't mind waiting. And I'm not jealous of your new iPhone either.
Our best deal ever. $15 a month includes an iPhone 6S and a new iPhone every year forever. And we'll pay off every dime of your old phone or contract so you can switch.
Can I just switch to Sprint?
Pre-order today.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry. I sent a pizza emoji to my best friend, and she sent me this. I sent a pizza emoji to my brother, and he sent me this. I sent one to Domino's, and they delivered my favorite pizza. Only Domino's gets me.
Now you can use an emoji to order Domino's.
Play Awesome Party Song. What's up, Mikey?
Hey, buddy, I heard you're having a party.
What? If I was having a party, I'd invite you.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, I got another call.
I'm not having a party.
Hey, Chris, what's up?
You heard about Adam's party, man? That's gonna be crazy.
I knew it! Find the closest party store.
Introducing App Connect.
Here are your directions.
I'm gonna throw my own party.
The things you love on your phone. Available on 11 Volkswagen models.
Time now for Pepsi's most thrilling historical moments of the game. Cardinals earning their 3,000th career hit against the Cubs. Stan Musial, 1958, a double off Mo Grabowski, youngest to reach that milestone, and it was here at Wrigley. And then on the turf at Old Busch Stadium, Lou Brock, August 13th, 1979, a single off Dennis Lamp. And I'll have to remind you, if you've been around for a while, that Lou Brock was traded by the Cubs to the Cardinals in 1964. And an ex-Cub, Carlos Villanueva, working to Chris Denorfia here in the 8th. If they've invented a pitch, Carlos Villanueva probably throws it.
Yeah, not overpowering stuff. They almost try and trick you. Got the mustache going, too.
He was always one of the top contenders for the slowest pitch thrown in the majors. Occasionally flip up a curveball in the upper 50s, low 60s as he gets Denorfia. Today's telecast is sponsored by Volkswagen App Connect. Take your favorite apps for a ride. And by Goodyear. Tires chosen by experts for superior performance. Goodyear. More driven. Sun is shining. People out on the lake today. And a sinker for a strike on David Ross. He'll be back in there tomorrow. He catches most of John Lester's starts. You posed an interesting question to Joe Madden about how he might manage that final game of the regular season in Milwaukee should something else be on the line. A division or home field advantage for the wild card. As Ross pops into center. Fan battling the sun, he's got it. The idea of Jake Arrieta, do you save him for a wild card game or use him if you can get more?
Well, and I think Joe mentioned that he didn't feel that home field was all important for a wild card game, not at the expense of losing a guy like Arrieta. And you're talking about division, that's a whole different animal. But I think he's got options. Lester threw a great game the other day. But I don't think right now, if you asked anybody in baseball, Cubs have to win one game. Who's on the mound? It's Arrieta. I think last year, if you look at what the Pirates and Clint Hurdle did, Garrett Cole pitched the final game of the season. Not only did they have to win, but they had to hope for a St. Louis loss with Wainwright on the mound, and then that would just get them a playoff with St. Louis for the division. They lose Cole on Sunday, have to throw Volquez versus Bumgarner and the Giants, and we know what happened there.
Two and one. Yeah, of the three NL Central teams, the Cubs seem to be best positioned for a one-game wild card because of Arrieta.
Absolutely right. And it doesn't matter where he pitches, whether it's here or Pittsburgh. His stuff travels. Witnessed that in Los Angeles earlier this year.
And Russell takes ball 4 with more on the wild card setup. Ken Rosenthal.
Well, Len, I spoke earlier this week with Commissioner Rob Manfred, and I asked him specifically about the Pirates' plight. 3 straight wild card games looks like it's going to happen for them, even though only 2 teams have won more games than the Pirates in the last 3 years. And he said, really, you've got to look more big picture than at any one team. He said the system, by design, or the way it was designed, is essentially working. It was designed so there'd be more incentive to win the division. That's happening. Disadvantage for the wild card teams, that's happening. And basically, he just said it's working the way they wanted it to.
Well, top 3 in this division are likely headed to October, 5-1.
Viagra helps guys with erectile dysfunction get and keep an erection. Talk to your doctor about Viagra.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Viagra if you take nitrates for chest pain. It may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Side effects include headache, flushing, upset stomach, and abnormal vision. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Stop taking Viagra and call your doctor right away if you experience a sudden decrease or loss in vision or hearing.
Ask your doctor about Viagra.
This is so great. Date night. Just the 3 of us. I'm just saying. And this is such a good movie, too. I mean, at the end, when it's revealed the grandmother did it, are you kidding? Would you be quiet and move your gigantic head? It's like, hello, I can't see the screen. Oh, hey, was that Jordan? Whoa, that's cool.
Now, all Hanes underwear is tagless. Go tagless.
True luxury is not just a heated and cooled leather seat or exotic open pore wood, or refined chrome accents. It's the places it will take you. The Jeep Grand Cherokee, the most luxurious vehicle in its class. The most awarded, rewarding SUV ever.
Joseph A. Bank presents the entire stock sale. Save up to 70% off our entire stock of suits, sport coats, and blazers, including executive, traveler, and more, through Monday. Joseph A. Bank, the new tradition since 1905.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry.
Don't forget that your mother tried to take Empire to tear me down. So eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we war.
Empire returns this Wednesday on Fox.
Non-stop action, heart-pounding excitement, historic performances. Don't miss 2015 postseason beginning October 6th. Go to MLB.com/postseason for a full schedule. Hector Rondon is the Cubs closer. This is not a save situation as he faces pinch hitter Greg Garcia. Garcia's first career home run came against Chicago in June in St. Louis. 1-1 strike. Top of the order to follow. Another hit batter. Not deemed intentional. Warnings had been issued earlier. That one got away from Rondon, and Mike Matheny is heading right out to Bruce Dreckman. Oh, he tossed him. That is about the most polite ejection I've ever seen.
Wow. I didn't think he was going out at all, and then you saw Matheny coming out. He wanted something to happen, and Bruce Dreckman threw him out. They had issued warnings.
This is all a judgment call. You can kick a guy out without a warning. You can issue warnings and not send a guy out. But Bruce Dreckman, I think, has a no tolerance policy at this point after what went on yesterday. And
well, and again, there have been 3 Cardinal hitters hit, and you know, none of them have been like the Rizzo ball yesterday. We're still not sure if that ball hit him or not. I mean, the Cardinal hitters, they've been wearing it. That wasn't as bad as it looked. But again, was there any intention? No. No, not in this situation.
well, you can almost read the script that Joe was telling Tom Hallion, that's my closer. That guy's here to get the final 3 outs. And it looks like it'll be Pedro Strop. Once Joe calms down, he'll have to make a call to the pin.
Well, and I think a lot of this, too, you have to, it goes back to yesterday and the comments that were made, and, you know, we're not going to take it, and this sort of thing. And, you know, all that plays into the thought process of these umpires. And so they make this call now, and a lot of it has to do with yesterday and what went on after the game.
And now it might be matchups. Zach Rosscup with Matt Carpenter due. Joe wants to know, can I go talk to my pitchers if I'm making a pitching change? So we'll let Rosscup get loose. Don't go anywhere. 5-1 Cubs in the ninth.
insurance policy has a number. But not every insurance company understands the life behind it. Those who have served our nation have earned the very best service in return. USAA. We know what it means to serve. Get an auto insurance quote and see why 92% of our members plan to stay for life.
I don't want to live with the uncertainties of Hep C.
Or wonder whether I should seek treatment.
I am ready.
Because today, there's Harvoni, a revolutionary treatment for the most common type of chronic hepatitis C. Harvoni is proven to cure up to 99% of patients who've had no prior treatment. It's the one and only cure that's one pill once a day for 12 weeks. Certain patients can be cured with just 8 weeks of Harvoni. With Harvoni, there's no interferon, and there are no complex regimens. Tell your doctor if you have other liver or kidney problems or other medical conditions, and about all the medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Harvoni should not be taken with any medicines containing amiodarone, rifampin, or St. John's wort. It also should not be taken with any other medicine that contains Sovaldi. Side effects may include tiredness and headache. I am ready to put Hep C behind me.
I am ready to be cured.
Are you ready? Ask your Hep C specialist if Harvoni is right for you.
September brings its own energy.
They starting to believe there's something magic going on here in Houston.
The universe, the way it reacts to that time of the year.
Where else can you bring a set of antlers into a stadium?
When every game matters like that, everything's magnified, everything's scrutinized. It will bring out the best in you also, I guarantee you that.
Catch, here comes Donaldson home. Oh, what a play by Donaldson.
Keep up with the MLB pennant races and true HD quality on MLB.TV Premium. Watch every out-of-market game live on more than 400 supported devices. Real-time highlights, live look-ins, pitch tracking, widget, and more. Visit MLB.TV today. And tonight, Major League Baseball returns to FSN. The AL Central leading Royals take on the Tigers in a game you can only see on FS1. Coverage starts at 7 Eastern on FS1 and streaming live on Fox Sports Go. Now, the reason for the delay, Zach Rosscup out of the bullpen for Hector Rondon. 3 Cardinals have been hit. Colton Wong twice, once by Trevor Cahill. A warning was issued after Fernando Rodney plunked Wong, and then Greg Garcia gets hit on a 1-2 pitch from Rondon. And Bruce Breckman very calmly says, you got to go. So here's Rosscup against Carpenter. Garcia's on. Nobody out in a 4-run ball game.
Well, you see that shot right there of Matt Carpenter, and beyond Matt Carpenter, Matt Holliday looming on deck.
Carpenter tried to bunt. Obviously there you're trying to bunt for a hit. And that pitch almost hit him.
We talked a little bit earlier about the Cardinals keeping this game within grand slam range, where one swing of the bat can still tie a ball game. They get some base runners. They get to the middle of their lineup. Give themselves an opportunity. Really a nice pitch, a breaking ball out of the zone. So Carpenter showing bunt in the very first pitch. That tells you that not real confident against this young lefty.
One ball and 2 strikes. There's Holliday. Pinch hit yesterday and was hit by a pitch. Carpenter splintered his bat. Our producer today, Aaron Stoikoff. Our director, Jonathan Evans. Technical producer, Craig Marlowe. Technical director, Paul Harvath. The associate director is Bentley Elliott. Our broadcast associate, Jordan Harrison. Great work by our entire Fox crew. A playoff-like atmosphere here today. Over 40,000 in the seats. That ball driven deep to right, and it is gone. A home run, and the Cardinals are down only 2. Matt Carpenter with his 24th home run this season on a 1-2 pitch. As we said, don't go anywhere.
Now, after the first 2 pitches, didn't look like Carpenter was seeing the ball out well. At first he tries to lay down the bunt, then swings at a breaking ball out of the zone. But after seeing a few more pitches, gauges up the young left-hander and adds to that career high total in home runs.
He set it off the top. He's been hitting in the top 2 spots in the order. He leads the club in homers and RBIs.
Just a great job of keeping that back elbow against his body, maximizes his power.
It will be Pham now, and not Matt Holliday. Well, he looked at it, but you could tell his quick reaction. He knew it was gone right when he heard the sound off the bat of Carpenter, and it's 2-0 on Pham.
Pham's job just to get down to first base right now. You really got to zone this pitch up. Got to be right down the middle, up in the zone. If it's not there, you're not swinging.
So interesting move by Mike Matheny. He had Holliday up. He does not use him here. You've got Hayward, Peralta, Molina.
That's where you use him. That's where you use him, right? You just said Molina. And that's where I'm saving Matt Holliday right now. Is the way Molina has swung the bat today. I mean, it's not there for him.
Two balls, no strikes. Very aggressive swing by Pham that time. That's going to drop, and a base hit, and the tying run will come up. So Pham is on, and here's Hayward. Chris Bosio out to the mound. Well, Jason Hayward on this road trip, a big game-winning 2-run homer, 10th inning of Tyler Thornburg. He swept that series and came into this one having won 4 in a row before dropping the opener on Friday.
Again, it seems a while ago, but you know, 1-2 pitch gets away from Rondon, changes the whole complexion of this inning. Could change the game.
1-0. Pitch just on the outside corner. Sokolovich up for the second time. Cardinals have been a good comeback team, and that's not surprising considering they have the best overall record in the majors. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
You see those swings. That swing by Hayward, the swing by Carpenter on the breaking ball out of the zone. I mean, not easy to pick up. I know Carpenter hit the home run, but lefty's not seeing the ball well off Roscoe.
He held, according to Dan Bellino. That could loom large. Two balls, two strikes. I think he held. That's punched into center and a base hit. Pham is going to head to third. A little bobble by Fowler. But that did not affect the play. They're at the corners with nobody out. A hit batter, a two-run homer, and back-to-back singles. And that will be it. And Dave Martinez is coming out. So did Joe Madden get ejected earlier? Yeah. So with Rondon getting ejected, Joe Madden gets a hook as well, like Matheny did yesterday. With Belisle, pitching change here in the ninth. It's 5-3 Cubs.
This is the feeling of turning a game you love into a lifetime of cash. DraftKings.com, the daily fantasy baseball destination, is giving away over $300 million this baseball season. And the games are one day, so you can play for your share every single day. Just pick your sport, pick your players, and pick up your cash. Step up to the plate at DraftKings.com. Play with promo code SAVE and get free entry in our daily contests. Get to DraftKings.com.
If you battle back pain, don't tough it out. Turn it off.
Smart Relief from Lyseot. Turn on relaxing pulses that immediately block even chronic pain. It's wireless, reusable, and easy to use.
Turn on Smart Relief and turn off pain.
Everyone loves the picture I posted of you.
AT&T reminds you, it can wait.
Pedro Strop is on against Johnny Peralta, who hit a game-winning homer here off Strop in July. First and third, nobody out. 2 runs in on the Carpenter home run. And I apologize for failing to mention that Joe Madden got ejected. It's an automatic after warnings. You kick out a pitcher, his manager goes with him.
Remember, Peralta lined to Bryant his last at-bat with runners on. You mentioned a home run earlier.
Swing and a miss. July 8th, 2-out, 2-run homer. And the Cardinals escaped with a 6-5 victory. Oh, 0-2. a slider. That's all he threw him in that at-bat, so 1 out, and here is Molina.
As you mentioned, all sliders. The first 2 decent pitches. The last one, not sure what Peralta was looking for. This thing just hung right down the middle, just spun. This I'm a little surprised right now. You got Matt Holliday as an option. Molina has not swung the bat well at all today.
First and third. And a strike on Molina. And as he come up with some huge hits against the Cubs in his career, he not happy again. And a strike call. That happened in his last at bat. We mentioned it earlier. Very frustrated guy in general these days. Oh, 2. Eric, this is a reputation move, right? You're Mike Matheny, and out of respect, you're just leaving him in.
Well, what it is you're playing for the next few weeks in the postseason, and you're trying to get him back. You don't want to show any lack of confidence in him. But if you're trying to win this game right now, I'd go to Holliday. I would have gone to Holliday.
In the air. Pham ready to tag. And the throw knocked down by Rizzo. And it's a 1-run ball game. That could be a key play that Rizzo knocked that throw down, because Jason Hayward's thinking, I got to get into scoring position.
Yeah, and that throw was low enough that you're not going to be able to run if you're Hayward, because you can't. The only way you're going to take a big lead or even contemplate going is if that throw is going to sail over Rizzo's head. Even if that thing bounces, still tough to get any kind of running start.
It's Piscotty on the ground. Diving play by Russell. Oh, my goodness, what a play that'll end the ball game. Addison Russell to Javier Baez on one of the better plays you'll ever see to end a game on defense. I thought that was ticketed for center field, and the Cubs hang on 5-4.
Well, the Cubs came out, showed today that they do belong with the Cardinals, that they're playing as well as anybody. Cardinals, they fought to the very end, but this Cubs ball club, even with the adversity today, bullpen, closer thrown out, they come out on top.
Well, not too much doubt, our Bank of America play of the game, the rookie Addison Russell, a game saver. Have a favorite baseball memory? Go to hashtag MLB Memory Bank to share yours. And I think Cub fans will remember this one for a while.
Really an exciting game, just a prelude to the playoffs and a prelude to what could be the best series, a Cubs-Cardinal playoff series.
So the Cubs now a half a game behind the Pittsburgh Pirates for the top wild card spot. And the Pirates do gain a half game on the Cardinals. They've got to face Clayton Kershaw a little bit later tonight. A reminder today, our full day of college football action sponsored by Geico continues on FS1 as UTSA takes on 25th ranked Oklahoma State. Then a clash between Cal and Texas on Fox. In the nightcap, an early season heavyweight showdown. 19th ranked BYU squares off against 10th ranked UCLA back on FS1. Your home for college football, Fox and FS1. What a dramatic finish here at Wrigley Field. Cardinals and Cubs lived up to the billing. For Eric Karros, Ken Rosenthal, and our crew, Len Casper saying, so long from Chicago. You've been watching Fox, exclusive home to the 2015 World Series.
I'm blowing everything up. We're starting over. I'm doing a new show.
It's all about the Washingtons. Look what your $3 gets you, baby.
Get the taste you love for just $3 with the delicious Mushroom Swiss or our famous Fry Lovers Burger. Mix or match, 2 for $3. Checkers and Rallies.
Epic meals, epic deals. It's Ford SUV season. Now just sign and go with 0 down, 0 due at signing, and 0 first month's payment, hassle-free. Choose from Ford Escape, Edge, Explorer, and Expedition, every SUV. Ford makes it easier for you to be unstoppable during SUV season. Now get a Ford Escape with 0 down, 0 due at signing, and 0 first month's payment during Ford's SUV Sign and Go event, only at your local Ford dealer.
I got what you want, party people. No other bag does late night like I do. Who's hungry?
Got munchies? Crush your cravings with flavor-pounding wings and loaded fries. Late night at Checkers and Rallies.
It's in the bag. It's all about the Washingtons. Look what your $3 gets you, baby.
Get the taste you love for just $3 with the delicious Mushroom Swiss or our famous Fry Lovers Burger. Mix or match, 2 for $3. Checkers and Rallies.
Epic meals, epic deals.
Michael's Fun Roll, 5.5 acres of family fun.
Go-kart, jungle zone, mini golf, trampoline basketball, indoor batting cage, laser tag, spacewalk, obstacle course, Balingo, birthday parties, video games, arcades.
A little help in here.
Relationships come with baggage. Like shameless sisters.
Do I look like I'm from outer space?
Model stepdads.
Okay, so now you know my beauty secret.
Evil mothers. Sexy mamas.
My motto's always been, dinner's on you and the rest of the night's on me.
And a romantic partner.
It's got your hairline and my body.
This could be our baby.
They're all together on Mike and Molly.
A full hour, weeknights at 5 on your Fox 18.
I got what you want, party people. No other bag does late night like I do. Who's hungry?
Got munchies? Crush your cravings with flavor-pounding wings and loaded fries. Late night at Checkers and Rallies.
It's in the bag.
Country Spring Water, serving the Quad Cities and surrounding areas for over 20 years.
Phil knows passion. Modern Family, nightly.
Weeknights on Fox 18.
Who's at the corner of low prices and high discounts? Everybody knows it's Green Buick GMC. Everybody drives one of over 800 vehicles available with 0 financing for 60 months and $3,500 in discounts. Like $3,500 off every GMC Terrain in stock or $3,000 off every Buick Encore in stock. Plus, we'll buy from you, even if you don't buy from us, at Green Buick GMC. At the corner of low prices and high discounts. You gotta go to Green.
Green, green, gotta go to Green. Michael's Fun Roll, 5.5 acres of family fun.
Go-kart, jungle zone, mini golf, trampoline basketball, indoor batting cage, laser tag, spacewalk, obstacle course, Balingo, birthday parties, video games, arcades.
Davenport's Freight House Farmers Market is open for the summer.
Many more things than a grocery store. Decorative plants and flowers galore. Gifts and crafts that are handmade with care. Plenty of food to snack while you're there. Delicious baked items you just can't pass up. Cute, tasty treats that are made for your pup. Of course, all the vegetables, fruits, and much more. Better and fresher than you'd find in a store. Freight House Farmers Market, from the growers to you. Open Tuesdays, Saturdays, and now Sundays, too.
Tonight on Fox. Charlie Strong in Texas look to slow down Jared Goff and the Bear Raid attack of Cal. It's a primetime Big 12 Pac-12 showdown. Cal, Texas.
Coverage begins at 6 tonight on Fox 18.